Hello again, YouTube. This is The Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. We got a couple things we're going to talk about today. I see that YouTube is censoring and shadow banning everything that I say about the black community, so on and so forth. It's like whatever I said that shouldn't be heard. Like, I don't know if it's people out there conspiring against the black community, man. Like, they don't, it's almost like if you want to help the black community, you can't do it online because all they're going to do is censor it. And they censor most of my content and shadow ban it, but lately they haven't been doing it as much. I think it might be a couple people in reviewing the videos that don't have such a problem with me. But I don't know if they be off and whoever take their place when they off though. Because it seemed like the stuff I was putting on there yesterday, it wasn't getting no traction. So make me wonder. But we got a lot to talk about today. I want to start out with talking about marriage. The marriage fairy tale. And the attitude that you should have if you choose to get married as a man and as a woman consistently throughout the duration. See, here's where men mess up. You get married and you start doing things that you were not doing at the time you got married. What you should have did is, if you're polygynous, be polygynous. If you're monogamous, why is my video buffering? If you're monogamous, be monogamous or whatever. But don't start doing that stuff when she start acting up on you, because you already should know she's a woman. She's XX. She's gonna have her times, man. With me though, it's certain things you can put up with, and there's certain things you can't. That insulting, disrespecting, she's not supposed to be doing that to a man, to somebody who could do that to a king. If you think about it, if you're in a province or a kingdom and you start calling the king names, what's going to happen? You're going to get banished from the kingdom, right? Where a lot of these guys mess up is they buy into that love myth and they buy into them vows. And like I've been telling people for months, Matthew 5:34, you're not supposed to make vows. Yes and no. Simple as that. So they buy into this vow stuff and they be trying to, like, they don't be realizing that some of they family members are actually messy and toxic. So some guys actually like all of that drama in their relationship. Talking about is better sex. Not today it ain't, because most people with drama in their relationship ain't getting no sex. That was probably like a 80s thing or a 90s thing. But people nowadays, they use sex against you as a weapon. A lot of women, most women. So, and the smart, the level-headed dudes, like after a while, they're gonna be like, you know what? F her sex, or however they talk. I'll just jag, or I'll just do this, or I'll just do that. But when you take that attitude, just know your marriage is in trouble, man. So women have all this Disney stuff in their minds, like nobody ever even showed you how to be a wife. Like if these grandmamas and these mamas was spending so much time showing these women how to be a wife, why is the divorce rate so high? You telling me, you trying to tell me that all of these guys would be divorcing unicorns? They wouldn't. Who divorces a unicorn besides a guy that might have psychological issues or something like that? These dudes, and Corey Holcomb said something last night that was profound to me, man. He said that if he was talking about how these women be leaving these guys Because Darlene tried to say that she ain't never did nothing evil to a dude. And boy, he tore off into her. He said, why don't such and such F with you then? Meaning Ice-T, because she had a kid with Ice-T and used to go with him back in the day. She went crazy. I mean, she went crazy. And I'm looking at it like, yep, she said she'll never do nothing evil. She called him a bitcha nigga. See? That's evil. Disrespect is evil. So he just proved his point. And he shrugged it right off. And he said, she a broad. Don't nobody care what she talking about anyway. Corey Holcomb, he got some wisdom to him. A lot of you guys be on here taking up for these women. It's because you ain't got no wisdom. You should either stay completely out of this fight, this argument, or you should be over here with us. Any dude with a unicorn, you shouldn't be watching this stuff. For what? Your wife ain't like that. Be glad. But you got dudes that got unicorns trying to be in this space talking with us. I mean, you know. But guys mess up in those ways. Women mess up, like I said. If a lot of guys, if they don't know no other scripture in the Bible, is that them wives are supposed to submit to their husband. And when you don't do it, it's like he gonna start looking at you in a different light. At first, initially, he'll probably give you the benefit of the doubt and be going along trying to make it work. But over time, the more disrespectful you women get, the more you gonna mess up your relationship. And if you won't leave, he's gonna leave you. He not gonna. Who gonna put up with that? Who gonna stay in that? So they mess up by not understanding what marriage is, and by not understanding what their role is. Like you're not there to disrespect him. You're not there to kill his dreams. You're not there not to have sex with him. You're not there to sleep in a different room. That's not a wife, that's a roommate. Y'all do things and say things that are unwifely, and then I notice all of y'all innocent though. When y'all relationships fail, all of y'all innocent. Like every day I'm seeing new videos of some chick crying, talking like her husband is a monster and I'm looking at it like, you dealing with somebody that been married 20 some odd years that know the game. Listen, how can I say this in a way that doesn't throw anyone under the bus? It ain't what y'all think. When I look back, I fought her from day one. Arguing, fighting, other dudes around, other dudes on the phone, other dudes trying to talk to her, trying to control my eyes. Like, it was just a constant battle. Then the kids came. Like, it was good times. It was good times. But it just got progressively worse. And I wasn't innocent. I made some poor financial decisions. But financial decisions should never affect a woman and what she does as a wife. Because you can bounce back from them. I never cheated. Not once. In the boyfriend-girlfriend phase, yeah, of course. Not during the marriage. It didn't matter. All of y'all here talking about cheating. Listen, man, it don't matter if you cheat. When they mind goes elsewhere, and it's a lot of stuff, I'm going to tell you like this. I didn't mess my relationship up. I didn't. It was certain things, certain events, certain arguments Like a lot of guys, you're not going to be able to just sit up there and just say whatever you want to do. Especially if he's a machismo type, a dominant alpha male type, he's going to look at you different. And then you keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. Especially if he know that Bible. Come on now. You're going to mess up your relationship. And out of the abundance of a person's heart, the mouth speaks. You don't tell me you didn't mean it. Don't tell me you didn't mean it because you said it how many times? So you basically saying that I should believe you, not God. You're a freaking liar. That's what it is. Anything you always saying, that's how you feel. So, man, it's kind of cloudy. I'm in the shadows, but y'all can hear my voice. That's all that matters. Anything that you have said, if you brought up leaving more than once, it's because you want to leave. If you brought up other men, or other men will be happy with other men, it's because you want another man. These women, if they had their way, either you would go along and let them suck on and buck on some other dude and still shower her with gifts, tell her you love her, all that, or you'll just pay her all this money, go out there and get rich and just give it all to her even though you're not with her. While she finds whatever it is that her insecure self is looking for. That's the two things that they would love. That's how they would love for it to go. But listen, I be having to watch y'all say stuff because I know how YouTube is. So sometimes you'll hear me pause off and just go into something else. But listen, man, you young dudes, y'all think y'all know everything about women. You gonna find out the hard way. Do not be making babies with these women. I'm telling you. Until you know or think that's a unicorn, and in your 20s, 22, 23, 24, 25, you will not know. Give her time to show her true colors, man, before you start having kids. Give her time, man. And in that time, be getting your money, stacking your money up. Then that way, you say, okay, I want kids. Your money is stacked up. They can't take it from you. You already had it. So stack up that money before you get married or have kids. You know it all, young dudes who gonna do it anyway. I'm mainly talking to y'all. So then that way, when she changes on you, you good. You can move on. You already got your assets. Get a prenup. People trying to say you gotta be rich to be. That's the dumbest. Some of these people, you just ain't got it, man. You don't wait till you get rich to sign it. You sign it just in case you do get rich. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. People be on here, well, you ain't even got the assets to sign a prenup. Man, y'all crazy. Y'all really are. Okay, because you don't got the assets today, do that mean you ain't gonna have them tomorrow? You sign a prenup. And you make it very strict. Very strict. We get divorces, no contest only. Stuff like that. Protect yourself from the brewing witch. The brewing witch become a witch tomorrow. Remember that laugh? The princess sometimes is really a witch in disguise. She gonna shapeshift and be flying on the broom. So, but sometimes they'll show you. Like anything dealing with other dudes, if she talking, speaking well to other dudes, if you always see her in other dudes' face, if she talking to other dudes on the phone, you don't marry those, man. I'm telling you, you setting yourself up. As soon as things don't go her way, she gonna revert back. be flirting with dudes, all kind of stuff. Another mistake men make, they give women too much benefit of the doubt. When you get with a woman, you don't give them no benefit of the doubt. You make them prove themselves. Ain't no trust, don't you trust me? No, I don't. Make me trust you. Show yourself trustworthy over time. No, I don't trust you. I don't. I'm not supposed to. Guys is getting drugged by women, all kind of stuff out here. Set up. Oh, no, I don't trust you. And you guys, another mistake y'all make, y'all too freaking thirsty, man. Just go jag. Go jag, man. Get that out, man. If it's get to the top of your head, get it out. You think you some type of player? I don't jag. Man, you stupid. I don't jag. Yeah, okay. You know what's going to happen? You're going to be a simp. You're going to be a white knight. You're going to be you're going to go from alpha to beta. I don't jag. Semen retention. Semen retention is kind of different. But don't rely on that either, because that's going to make you simpy too. I'm telling you, if you don't know how to do it, it's going to turn you into a simp. As soon as you stop doing it, you have made yourself a simp. Y'all got to get that sauce out, man. Dump out the sauce bottle. And you say, oh, you're a preacher. Listen, man, them preachers y'all listen to is fake. They don't tell you what you need to hear. They don't tell you how they really feel. Do not put me in there with them. If you don't like what I'm saying, you don't have to listen. Y'all always talking about this, and women do this too. Y'all want somebody that's real. As soon as somebody is real come around, you criticizing them. You putting everybody over them. I had to stop dealing with this dude because I was keeping it real with him, joking around, just being a man with a friend. You know what I mean? And this dude started acting like all these other preachers are more of a man of God than me. I said, man, I said, I ain't joking around with you no more than nothing, man. You trying to hold everything you see with me over my head because you don't understand. So, but that's women, we going back and forth. Women, another mistake they make is when they start hearing about the negativity in their friends and family relationships, don't try to buck up against your man. Don't run your man off because your sisters can't find a good dude and you trying to show them how to do it, and you gonna mess your own stuff up. And another thing, here's another mistake that I think is going on now, that people finding out that polygyny is actually approved of and condoned by God. If he not doing it, don't mess up your relationship. If you don't believe in it, then why don't you be his trinity of women? But they ain't gonna do that. You know what they gonna do? They gonna go to sleep. You know what they gonna do? Half perform sexually. You know what they gonna do? Half do everything. They ain't gonna do that. But they want to be your only woman, and they're not even being half of a woman. That, I'm telling you, man, listen, that marriage stuff is a myth. It's what you make it. If you make it work, it'll work. If you do what you're supposed to do and don't act womanly at all, you be the man. And she do what she's supposed to do and don't act manly at all, you be the woman. It could work, but people don't do that. People want to bring other people in. Marriage ain't for 304s either, by the way. I know you want to get married, you want to feel desired, but until you come to grips with who you are and be honest about your sexual dealings beforehand, you just gonna take somebody's money. And y'all dudes, y'all work all that time to give y'all money away to these women that shouldn't have never been your wife in the first place. They not wife material. They stripper material. They OnlyFans material. They amateur POR fill in the blank material. They not wife material. And you dudes is talking about, well, I only deal with women that's 25. Hey, man, that's your prerogative. But if you think you escaping 304ville by dealing with them young ones, most of them nowadays, it just depends. To me, this how I look at it. It depends on her. If she's energetic, if she is gonna do everything, if she's not a 304, not a thought, then you could spend some time and a couple dollars and whatever else you're gonna spend. It don't matter the age. Like, only thing, it comes in terms of age, skin texture, hair texture, sometimes level of moisture when you're doing the doozy. The desire is probably stronger. Most of it's gonna be sexual. There's some of it, some of them will let you train them up. How are they gonna be when they get to that age that you're avoiding though? So it's no solution in terms of women, man. It's all hope. You hope she do right. You hope she do this. You hope she do that. Hope is not, like Coach Greg say, hope is not a strategy. See how that works? See how I gave him his credit? Hope is not business either. If I'm finna start a business, I don't sit like how I'm in this parking lot. I hope I can start a business. You're not gonna have one. You're gonna have to take steps towards doing it. You ain't gonna have no business. Oh, I hope I have a business. Faith without works is dead. That's why marriages don't work. You can, man, I know she got like 3 trains ran on her, know what I'm saying? But, I really like her, man. And I hope that she ain't like that no more. Y'all making me have to sneeze. Don't you hate when you get on the camera and you gotta sneeze? Y'all know I don't be caring. I ain't starting over if I sneeze and I'm not at it. It's human. So if I sneeze, sorry. But listen, people make a whole lot of mistakes in regards to marriage in the way they think towards it and some of their actions. With men, I say this all the time. If you are pretending or you're saying you're monogamous, be monogamous. I was monogamous. Like, I had plenty opportunities, man. I'm telling you, let me tell you something. I worked in schools where it was just 2 of us, and I know I could have smashed the people I was with. Never did. But you know what other people was doing? They was in them schools smashing. Like, what I'm talking about is when I'm the janitor job for the public schools. I wasn't. Never even came at them in that way. But if you gonna be monogamous, then be monogamous. I remember one time, we're gonna wrap this up in like a minute, 2 minutes. I remember one time I was working in this school. And I had noticed when I came in, I'm like, she was just, I don't even see how she was working in the school. She was that pretty. She came at me aggressive, man. I said, I'm gonna put her right on the table. Cause I looked at it like it was the devil. I called my wife and told her. She's standing over me like that, shook her head and just walked off. Like, she was like, I don't care about her. I ain't gonna tell her all this other. I said, You know how guys be in their mind, though. You be like, man, this stuff can be a little difficult sometimes. Most of y'all would have failed. Them hazel eye, you would have failed. You would have failed. But anyway, we're going to pick back up on this. This is mistakes that guys and women make in their marriages. You gotta treat him like a king first. And when she treats you like a king, in return, you treat her like a queen. You be who you got her thinking you is. If you got her thinking you faithful, then be faithful. Y'all be trying to be closet players. I ain't get that from nobody either. When y'all think of closet, y'all think of gay people. It ain't always a gay people thing. Y'all be in the closet players. You got all your women in the closet. You go home and lock the closet door. You don't want her to go in that closet and find out what you really doing. Don't be that way, man. Marriage ain't for you. If that's who you are, then be polygynous. Be polygynous. And then y'all women, you can't be no thought getting stretched and lying, calling him insecure when he asking you why you so loose tonight. You ain't secure. She got stretched, man. But anyway, we're going to come back with more videos. I will see y'all then. Thanks for watching. This is The Truth, man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel.